Hey everybody, welcome to the Vitruvian Life. Today is Wednesday, September 30th, the last day of the month of September. October is already there, the month normally of Spiel. Always preparing for Spiel in these times, but this year it's only online, only digital, and I will talk about digital conventions in the future probably. But anyhow, today I wanted to talk about... first I wanted to apologize against Free Frog and Industry and Slaking Lizard, which is the publisher of this game here, Autofarmer. Now, Autofarmer is on Kickstarter right now. And I think they have 2 days left in their campaign. And they asked me a while ago if I would do a video for them about this game, a review or a playthrough or whatever. And I said, no, I'm not sure if this team is a team that will fit my channel, because it's about growing marijuana. And so it's a little bit controversial, right? But I said, hey, the one thing I can offer is I can do an episode about controversial board game teams or controversial teams in board games. And they said, okay, yeah, let's do that. So they sent me a copy. They were so kind to send me a copy. But we're in COVID time, and right after I got it, our bubble that we were allowed to meet, the people that we were allowed to meet, went down to 5. And of course, you choose for parents, you choose for your siblings. And I didn't get the chance to play this. Not yet. I haven't played this game yet, so I couldn't really talk about this game. And I feel a little bit guilty about this, even though I didn't have it in my own control. So anyway, first of all, I want to talk a little bit about this game. This game is called Autofarmer, and the most important thing about this game is that it is very cool how they handle the team. So it's about growing marijuana, which is quite controversial, right? But it also, you notice that the people who made this game also wanted to tell you about the good things about this plant, about well, it's a text in the beginning of the rulebook that they say what they can be used for masonry, it's recyclable, isolation, also for cosmetics, for fuel, mixed with plastic and all that stuff. So it is quite an interesting thing, marijuana. But I wasn't sure if I would do something about it on my channel, because still, it doesn't have a good rep. Anyway, that's the first thing that I really noticed. They handled this team with respect, and they wanted also to show people or to tell people that it's not all about getting high. Anyway, in this game, you are trying to, well, grow crops, or however you want to call it, of marijuana, and you want to have the best or the most points by doing that. And you're going to play a couple of rounds, and there are some phases in these rounds. I should have researched it better, but as I said, time is really being you know what. So there are 3 phases in this in a complete round. Starting with, I think harvesting is the last one. Oh boy, I hope that I was remembering where I had everything right, but apparently I didn't. So anyway, there are 3 phases, and you have a bunch of seeds, and they can be plants, and they are worth, well, they're all worth 40 points. So they start with a value of 40. That's for sure. So you have a bunch of these, and you do have a bunch of, let's see, of these cards, and these are kind of action cards or sort of attachment cards. So you have some player aids that you can play, and each card will tell you, and I'm not sure if it's very clear in this light, will tell you when the card can be played, and they can, well, destroy, for example, spray will destroy a disease on your plant, because there are diseases like mold, and mold is a card that you can play on another player's crop or one of their plants, and it will do something. It will spread apparently, and well, it might lower the value of your plants or even destroy your plants. You have mites, for example, and the art is very whimsical. It's a very special art style, but yeah, it's cool. But you also have things that might increase the value of your plants or lower the value because of the diseases and stuff like that. So you're playing these cards and you're trying to figure out when and to play the cards that you need to play in order to, well, either get your crops as good as possible or to mess with your opponent's crops so you have the most points at the end of the game. So it's a pretty cool idea, and I like the art. It's very special. I don't know really who did the artwork. I should have figured that out. Sad enough, the back of this box is I'm not sure what Czech is. So that's a language that I don't understand, but it's a very special artwork, very special team. So I was planning to do an episode about this, and I think I will make this one sort of one of those episodes. So I already asked you in a previous video or on Twitter what you think are controversial teams in board games, and I had a few ideas myself. A part of Legacy Testament of Duke de Crécy is that you can well, you're trying to get babies because you want to grow a family tree. But one of the things that can happen is that when you draw a card to see if it's a boy or a girl, you can also have a complication, and then you have to choose either to keep the child or to keep the mother alive, because one of them will die. And that might be a little bit well, on a touchy side, or it might not be for everyone. So I also think you can play without the complications, but it is in there. A lot of games, of course, about war are there, and I've got one example here, Black Orchestra. And Black Orchestra, the thing that really stands out here about being controversial is that there are a bunch of cards or stuff on the board. It's not that it's in your face, but still there are swastikas in here. So you really see the symbol, and you really get pulled into that team and pulled into the reality of what happened there. So it also might not be for everyone. I think most people can handle it, but it's still a little bit controversial. Other games that were mentioned: Freedom of the Underground Railroad, or what's it called, where you're trying to rescue slaves, which is of course a very special theme especially for a game. I haven't played it yet. I want to, but it's not easy to make a game about it, and I also always wonder: is it really fun playing that theme? Is it more like giving you awareness more than giving you fun? I'm not sure. I also remember Five Tribes, the first edition. They had slaves that you could get, these cards, and they changed it in the second edition to fakirs because there was a lot of controversy about that. So yeah, strange themes. So again, before this episode gets too long, I will put the link of Autofarmer in the description below, but it's almost over the campaign. I don't know if there will be a late pledge going on, but if you're interested in a special theme, that's for sure, of marijuana, well, go check it out. And again, my sincere apologies to the publisher and designer and the team behind it for not having the chance to make a video before their Kickstarter was opened. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you have a great week, or second part of the week. It's already Wednesday today. Yeah, if you have something to tell me about this episode, let me know in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time. If you're Kevin Bakemans, I think was the name, go check out the drawing of the winner of my Tiny Epic Dinosaur contest. It might be interesting for you. I still didn't hear anything from you, so go check the video out. Anyhow, thanks for watching, folks. Hope to see you soon. See you in the future. Bye bye.